Deep in the shadowy forests of Eastern Europe, where the trees seem to whisper secrets and the mist clings to the ground like a living thing, a legend has taken root for generations. Legends whisper of Baba Yaga, a figure both feared and revered, her name spoken in hushed tones around flickering fires and written in the margins of ancient books. She's not your typical fairy tale witch. Baba Yaga is a paradox, a riddle wrapped in the wildness of the woods, her presence both unsettling and magnetic. Sometimes she's a terrifying villain, her cackle echoing through the trees, sending shivers down the spines of those who dare to trespass. Other times, she appears as a wise helper, offering cryptic advice or magical gifts to those who prove themselves worthy. That's what makes her so fascinating, her unpredictability, her ability to be both a threat and a guide, a monster and a mentor. Baba Yaga is a force of nature, wild, unpredictable, and powerful. She embodies the untamed spirit of the forest, commanding the winds and the creatures that dwell within. Her stories have been told for centuries, warning children to behave, challenging heroes to prove their courage, and reminding everyone that the world is full of mysteries. Entering her woods means stepping into a world where the rules are strange, where the familiar becomes unfamiliar, and danger lurks behind every tree and shadow. She tests those who find her. Bravery and respect might earn you her help, but you must be clever, for her challenges are never simple. But foolishness, arrogance, or disrespect could be your doom, for Baba Yaga has little patience for the unworthy. Unlike other witches, she has her own rules, her own magic, and a home like no other, a hut that stands on chicken legs, spinning and dancing deep in the forest. Baba Yaga is the spirit of the wilderness, a gatekeeper between the ordinary and the magical, the known and the unknown. Her tales are a thrilling mix of fear, wonder, and wild adventure, inviting us to question what we know and to embrace the unknown. So, take a breath, steady your nerves, and follow us into the enchanted forest to meet the legendary Baba Yaga, if you dare. Picture Baba Yaga, not with a pointy hat, but as a gaunt ancient woman with a nose so long it touches her ceiling. Her most famous feature, a single bony leg, making her seem both fragile and otherworldly. Her iron teeth are legendary, sharp enough to grind bones and always ready to threaten unwelcome guests. She's impossibly tall, stretching from corner to corner of her tiny hut. Her sense of smell is uncanny. She can sniff out intruders the moment they enter her forest. "Foo-foo, I smell the Russian scent!" she declares, and the hero's hiding is over. Baba Yaga is more monster than human, a creature of deep, wild magic. Her appearance is a warning. She is not of our world, but of the ancient enchanted woods. Every detail, from her bony leg to her iron teeth, marks her as unforgettable. To meet her is to face the unknown, where only the clever and brave survive. Baba Yaga's home is as strange and unsettling as she is. A hut perched high atop enormous scaly chicken legs, looming above the forest floor. The sight of it alone is enough to send shivers down the spine of any traveler who dares to wander too close. The hut seems almost alive, its legs shifting and twitching, ready to move at a moment's notice. This bizarre dwelling doesn't simply sit still, it spins and runs, darting between the trees, hiding deep within the tangled heart of the forest. It's impossible to find unless you know the secret words, "Hut, hut, turn your back to the forest and your front to me." Only then will the hut obey, turning its creaking door toward the visitor, inviting them in, or perhaps warning them away. Encircling the hut is a fence made entirely of human bones, each post topped with a glowing skull that flickers eerily in the night. This gruesome barrier is more than just a warning. It's a testament to the fate of those who crossed Baba Yaga and never returned. The skull's hollow eyes seem to follow every movement, casting a ghostly light that keeps intruders at bay. Step inside, and you'll find a cramped, crooked space that somehow manages to contain the enormous witch and her magical stove. The walls are lined with strange trinkets, dried herbs, and mysterious jars, each holding secrets of its own. The air is thick with the scent of smoke and something unidentifiable, perhaps magic, or perhaps something more sinister. At the center of it all is the stove, the true heart of her home. Here, Baba Yaga brews her powerful potions, concocting spells and remedies, or, according to some tales, cooking up her unfortunate victims. The stove glows with an otherworldly heat, casting dancing shadows across the cramped room. But the hut is more than just a home. It's a gateway between worlds, able to appear wherever magic is needed, or wherever Baba Yaga wishes to go. It can vanish from one place and reappear in another, shrouded in mist and mystery, always just out of reach for those who seek it. Some believe its origins lie in ancient storehouses built on stilts to keep out wild animals, transformed over centuries by legend and imagination into something far more fantastical and fearsome. The blend of real and magical, of folklore and fear, makes Baba Yaga's hut unforgettable, a place where the ordinary and the impossible collide. It's not just a house, it's a living, moving symbol of her power, a creature in its own right, bound to the witch and her will. To step through its door is to cross into a realm where anything can happen, where the rules of the ordinary world no longer apply. Only the bold, or the desperate, dare knock on her door, knowing that whatever awaits inside, they will never be the same again. Forget broomsticks. Baba Yaga soars through the night in a giant mortar, steering her strange vessel with a heavy pestle. This is no ordinary flight. It's a wild, thunderous journey above the treetops, where the boundaries between the magical and the mundane blur. The mortar and pestle, tools of transformation and creation, become her chariot, carrying her swiftly through the darkness. As she flies, she sweeps away her tracks with a broom, leaving behind only a trail of glowing sparks and mystery. This noisy, powerful flight is as untamed and unpredictable as the witch herself, echoing through the silent woods and sending shivers down the spines of those who hear it. Baba Yaga is a master of magical tools. She possesses a ball of enchanted yarn that can unravel itself, guiding lost heroes through the densest, most confusing forests. This simple object becomes a lifeline, a thread of hope in a world full of danger and enchantment. She also wields a mirror that reveals secrets hidden from ordinary eyes, showing truths, memories, or even glimpses of the future. In her hands, the mirror is a window into the unknown, a tool for both guidance and warning. Her powers extend even further. She can summon the wind, call down rain, or command lightning to strike. With a mere gesture, she bends the elements to her will, reminding all who witness her magic that she is a force of nature itself. Among her most mysterious servants are 3 horsemen, one white who brings the day, one red who carries the blazing sun, and one black who ushers in the night. These riders are more than helpers. They are living symbols of the world's eternal cycles, bound to Baba Yaga's will. The black horseman, cloaked in darkness, marks the arrival of night, showing Baba Yaga's deep connection to the rhythms of nature and the passage of time. Heroes and wanderers seek her out, drawn by tales of her wisdom and power. But Baba Yaga never gives her help freely. Her aid must be earned, and her price is always steep. To win her favor, you must complete impossible tasks, sorting a mountain of seeds in a single night, building a palace from nothing before dawn, or taming wild magical beasts that no one else dares approach. Each challenge is a test of wit, determination, and resourcefulness. These trials demand not just cleverness, but also courage and kindness. Only those who show true heart and bravery can hope to succeed. Sometimes, the hero's only hope is a magical helper, a doll gifted by a loved one, or a loyal animal companion who knows the secret paths of the forest. These helpers often appear when all seems lost, offering guidance and protection. Baba Yaga stands as the ultimate gatekeeper, guarding the threshold between the ordinary world and the realm of magic. Her power is reserved for the worthy alone, and her tests are never easy. She is not just a witch, but a force that shapes destinies, weaving the fates of those who dare to enter her domain. Her influence lingers long after the encounter, changing lives forever. Every magical tool, every impossible test, is a lesson in survival, transformation, and the power of belief. Baba Yaga's world is one where the impossible becomes possible, if you are brave enough to try. Only those who prove themselves through wit, courage, and kindness can unlock her secrets and emerge transformed from the heart of the enchanted forest. Baba Yaga is never just a villain or a friend. She's both and neither. In some tales, she's a child-eating monster, the terror of the forest. In others, she's a wise donor, giving heroes the help they need, if they pass her tests. The story of Vasilisa the Beautiful shows both sides. Baba Yaga threatens, tests, and ultimately rewards the brave and kind. She's a mirror for the hero's soul, cruel to the wicked, generous to the good. Her unpredictable nature makes her the ultimate challenge. She teaches that life is never black and white, People and magic are complicated. Approach her with respect and courage, and you might earn her wisdom. Come with arrogance or cruelty, and you'll face her wrath. Baba Yaga is the test every hero must face on their journey. She's the wild card, dangerous, helpful, and unforgettable. In her we see the truth. The line between friend and foe is never clear. Baba Yaga is more than a witch. She's the spirit of the wild forest itself. She commands animals, controls the cycles of day and night, and blurs the line between human and beast. Her three horsemen, day, sun, and night, show her power over nature's rhythms. Her hut is a gateway between the living world and the magical otherworld. Heroes must pass through her domain to reach their destinies. She's the gatekeeper, testing all who seek the unknown. Her roots reach back to ancient goddesses of death and rebirth. Baba Yaga is both feared and respected, a force older than civilization. She explains the forest's gifts and dangers, embodying nature's duality. She is the nurturing mother and the fearsome destroyer. To meet her is to confront the wild, unpredictable heart of the world. She reminds us, nature is powerful, mysterious, and never to be taken lightly. Even her name is a riddle. Baba means grandmother, but also hints at wildness and unpredictability. Yaga is even darker, linked to words for horror, disease, and even serpents. Together, her name means something like the terrifying old woman, both familiar and monstrous. Her legend is ancient, shaped by generations of storytellers. She's not the creation of one mind, but the spirit of a people's fears and hopes. Her name is both a warning and an invitation. Baba Yaga is the grandmother you fear, and the monster you must face. The mystery of her name is part of her enduring power. Baba Yaga isn't alone. Many cultures have wild witches, but none quite like her. In Slavic lands, figures like Jezibaba and Jedza share her traits, but Baba Yaga stands apart. Germanic tales have Frau Holle and Perchta, judges of souls and keepers of the wild. Even Japan's Yama Uba echoes her, an old crone, sometimes helpful, sometimes deadly. These figures show our fascination with powerful women of the wild. But only Baba Yaga has a hut on chicken legs and flies in a mortar, sweeping away her tracks. Her blend of terror and wisdom, her unique home and tools, make her unforgettable. She's not just a witch, she's a legend, a symbol, a masterpiece of folklore. Baba Yaga is the original wild witch, both terrifying and wise. Her story is one of a kind, echoing across cultures, but rooted in her own magic. Baba Yaga's legend is alive and well in our world. She appears in movies, books, music, and games. Her influence is everywhere. In the John Wick films, her name means the boogeyman, a nod to her fearsome reputation. Modern authors reimagine her as both villain and misunderstood hero, like in The House with Chicken Legs. Gamers battle or play as her in titles like Smite and Tomb Raider. Her story adapts, inspiring new generations with her mystery and power. From classical music to horror films, she's a symbol of nature's wildness and the courage to face the unknown. Baba Yaga endures because she is never simple, always scary, wise, and full of secrets. Her legend continues, sweeping through our imaginations, daring us to enter the deep, dark woods.